Hi YouTube and welcome back to my Let's Play Aion on Mondays, I guess. Alright, so we are back here returning in some quests and then going off and doing some more, obviously. And you may notice the game feels like I'm playing it a little faster than normal. I'm trying something new this week. I've sped everything up by 150%, so it's about 1.5x the normal speed of the actual gameplay. But I kept all the background sounds the same audio pitch, so while it goes faster, it's not a higher sounding pitch or anything. So anyway, I thought I'd let you know that in case you noticed that things feel faster. Alright, so we just killed the boss Mosbear in the Mosbear Habitat, and now we've got a quest turned in over here, and he's going to give us another quest, and then we'll pretty much be done with the Mosbear Habitat area entirely. And we'll move on to the next area, the next region that we can quest in and everything. And bing, we're up to level 17 as well. Things are going nice and quickly now with the leveling and everything. I'm really liking the fast leveling servers here, the fast track servers. It definitely feels good to level faster and everything else. Where I'm, instead of going into an area and everything's orange or red, that everything's kind of off-white or almost gray. I level myself through these areas pretty quickly, so definitely liking that. The only thing I'm not leveling up fast enough is my gathering skills. It's been sort of a common problem, and I keep having to stop and gather and stuff, so you'll notice plenty of transitions where I'm transitioning with that little clock wipe in the video. So that's just me stopping to gather or running a long way. This area over here, I had to run quite a long way. We're basically having to figure out what's going on with this Lepharist. They've got this wagon and stuff, and we're investigating it and things. And unfortunately, there's another player who just went and destroyed it on me, so I'm like, darn it. And it didn't respawn right away, so I'm like, well, I might as well take out these Lepharists that are here until the wagon respawns so that I can destroy it and do whatever it is I need to do for the quest. So we'll do that, and then we're gonna go into the Mau and the look. I forget the creatures, the Mau and the other things. We're going to go ahead and go into that area today as well, and then that'll just wrap things up for today. And then next week we're actually going to be doing more stuff with the Lepharists before we are completely done with everything, and moving on to the next kind of big area. We're actually going to go back in a couple weeks, go back to Altgard, and then go to the other side of Altgard. There's another region that we can go questing in, but I wasn't high enough level yet to really quest in there properly. And there's a number of group quests in there, which I ultimately end up soloing when I was playing my gladiator. I ended up going back and soloing it when I was level 30. So I may have a few group quests that I go back and complete later, and I may or may not include footage of that, but since we're leveling up pretty quickly, we can kind of skip past certain areas, especially there's the cart again, but we don't need it, so I need to get over to the Mau territory and get past all these Lepharists. I don't have a quest to kill all of them yet, so that'll be for next week. But first we gotta get past them. Alright, got past them. And there's these earth spirits and things over here that I think there's going to be a quest to gather something from them or not, but we may or may not be skipping that. There's a person there that they're taking a break on their health, so they look like they're, I'm trying to think if they're a gladiator or not. They're a sword wielding, but they're dual wield. My gladiator was a, well, I don't know if I was dual wield or not. I think I had a single wield sword and a shield is the way I chose to play it, but I don't remember if I had dual wielding capabilities with my gladiator or not. But be that as it may, I have to go get rid of some of these black claws. So we've got to kill, I think, 5 black claws. Yep, 5 of them. We got to gather belts from the MuMus or whatever they're called. And also, I think there were some necklaces we needed to get from some of them as well. So there's belts, necklaces, kill these guys. Oh yeah, and pick up fertilizer. So we've got quite a to-do list in this area here. Starting off with just kind of taking out some of these black claw Mau. And I'm kind of glad to be, as you notice, I'm dual wielding guns now, so I've got a couple of nice guns here. And I don't mean my arms, ha ha ha. Okay, lame joke. It's the reason why I don't tell jokes, or I don't try to be funny. I mean, people might laugh at some of my comments just because they're stupid, but I don't purposely try to be funny because my joke telling capabilities tend to be rather lame to begin with, but as long as some of you find me entertaining, I think that's okay. Alright, so I kind of took out a lot of the Mau. Here's one of the lookouts, and I think these are the guys that dropped the belts for me. And then the herb gatherers and the workers are the ones that drop the necklaces. It's either necklaces or hair pieces, I forget which one. But yeah, these are the MuMu belts. And then there's some herb gatherers and other things over there. I decided to kind of go over across the way to get these guys over there because that's where the fertilizers were. Sweet. Gotta love having wings. It's one of the reasons that I got really interested in this game in the first place is because of the fact that they get wings and can fly around and stuff. Can't fly everywhere, unfortunately, but I love the winged flight aspect of this game. Probably because it goes back to my childhood and my childhood fantasy of being a princess from another planet, and we all had wings on our planet. Yeah, it's the same crazy stuff that children can come up with various things. I gather I can't possibly be the only one who's ever fantasized about it, since we have video games with people with wings, and I don't know if anyone here is an anime fan and has seen Sailor Moon, but she has wings in her final form. She ends up with a beautiful pair of white wings, and look very much like what I always fantasized about. And she's also a princess from another planet. Well, she's from the moon, but I know I can't possibly have been the only little girl who fantasized about being from another distant world and have wings. So, us girls are silly that way, I guess. But this game kind of, in some ways, encapsulates some of my fantasies from when I was a child, which is interesting. All right, so we have a few more MuMus to get in here. Her health is getting kind of low there, so I better. She needs to get her health up and stuff, but I figured she could gather up that fertilizer. That's one of 3. Oh yeah, so there, I did take a rest at that juncture and went back, and the fertilizer came back again, so. Alright, so we've got a few more looks to take care of, and there's a herb gatherer back there. I think we need some more necklaces and things, or hairpins. I think it's hairpins, actually. Come to think of it. There's another Mau that we gotta take out. I remember the last time I was questing through here, before they had the fast track servers and all that stuff, and I remember dying a lot. coming through here because I wasn't, I hadn't quite gotten up to a high enough level yet, and I didn't go through and do some of the grinding that you can do to level up, where instead of just doing a quest, you can just go out and start killing creatures, and that will help you level up without doing the quests and things. So I remember that was one of the things that a lot of people complained about with Aion, was that you had to do a lot of side grinding to get up to level in order to be able to complete quests in certain areas, because you just didn't level fast enough. And you can still do it if you want to. I mean, there's the standard servers still out there, but I bet you most people are playing the fast track servers now. I can't imagine anyone wanting to do that. I mean, the gathering is the grinding is, it's okay. I don't mind it that much, but at the same time, I can see how that can get tedious for a lot of people. And especially for this video series and everything, it's actually kind of nice that I don't have to grind. It would mean a heck of a lot more editing. And I certainly would not include footage of it, that's for sure, because that would just get a little too redundant. Alright, so I think I got most of everything there. Flying back over here, or gliding. This is not a acceptable area for actual flight, but you can glide around and stuff, and even that is actually quite handy at times. Alright, so we got all the hairpins, and I aggroed this guy, so I gotta take him out, even though I don't need his belt this time around. And then we can go back and turn stuff in. And you can see there's a whole bunch of things over at the Altgart fortress that I need to, there's quests I have to pick up and that kind of thing. And I actually went ahead and I did all that already, but I'm not including the footage of that either, so I will have already kind of done that running around and things. I know normally I would include a lot of that footage, but I think some of that is getting a little redundant, so if you want me to include that footage for the next episode, let me know. I will certainly, I haven't deleted it yet, but if no one leaves a comment before next week, then I probably won't. So let me know if you want me to include it or not. Alright, so that basically wraps things up for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are liking my Aion videos, please like and thumbs up this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would definitely appreciate a subscription. And, please, if you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment below. I definitely like to see comments, and I like to reply to comments and things, and I love to engage with my viewers. So if you want to have a chat, leave a comment, and I'll reply. Until next week, take care. Bye-bye.